happy Thursday. I just went to the grocery store. I'm planning on making 2 recipes tonight. My boyfriend's coming over in a little bit, and so I thought I might try to get them ready before he's here. They're actually both dessert recipes, but I just thought, like, you know, we're going to have dinner separately and he's going to come over. So if I have time, I'm going to make rice pudding, and then I'm also going to make Snickerdoodles. And I got out a bottle of red wine. I've had this one probably in my collection the longest, which is why I chose it. But it's also supposed to be a good light-bodied red because 2011 was a pretty rainy year, if I remember correctly. So this is the Petit Verdot from Willowcroft, which is a winery not too far from here in Loudoun County. So that is what's going on. I'll show you what I got here, Cedar. Okay, so everything I picked up today is just for the rice pudding recipe. So I got some raisins, some sweetened condensed milk, some evaporated milk, a lemon, because I think there's lemon zest in it, and then some long grain white rice. So it's a pretty simple, oh, and I also have some whole milk, but I already put that in the fridge. So I think it should be a pretty simple recipe. I don't even remember what cookbook it's from. I'll have to pull that out. I don't know if I'll make the cookies first or the rice pudding first. It's probably going to depend. I'm going to have to look at the recipes. So the rice pudding with raisins and cinnamon is from my Bon Appetit cookbook. So they tend to be a little bit more involved, those recipes. But once it's ready, you know, and I want to serve it warm. So I think I'll just go ahead and make the Snickerdoodles first because they're just cookies and they don't have to be eaten warm. That's from a family cookbook. But I might just relax for a little bit. It's not very late yet, and he's going to be over in like 2 hours, so I have a little bit of time. I'm going to try to get some other stuff done before I start cooking. Because once I start, it's all consuming. I love it because it's like my therapy. It's so relaxing, but it's like that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing for the rest of the night once I start. Okay, I poured a glass of wine, having a little bit of that, and then I set out the ingredients for the cookies. I have, oh boy, sorry about the lighting. Cream of tartar, cinnamon, salt, shortening. It calls for shortening, so that'll be interesting. Baking soda, flour, and sugar. And eggs. This is the part where I regret my choice in mixing bowl, but decide that it's too much trouble to wash another dish. And this is the part where I realize this will take forever, and remember that I have a stand mixer for just this purpose that I don't know why I didn't use in the first place. So much better and faster. Now I need to add the dry ingredients. Just have to whisk these things together, and then just add them to the wet mixture. There's the dough. It doesn't actually look like a lot, but this is a really large 5-quart bowl. So I have a lid that came with this bowl for storing it to keep the dust out, and I'm just going to put that back on and stick it in the fridge for a little bit so they roll up easily. And then while the dough is chilling in the fridge, I have a little bit of water that I'm going to bring to a boil, and then I'm supposed to take it off the heat, add the rice, let it stand for 15 minutes, and then like drain it, and then rinse the rice, and then start all over and do this whole, it's like, this recipe is very involved, so that's why I'm starting now. Okay, I've got the rice sitting in the hot water off heat, so I'm just going to put away any ingredients I don't need anymore and wash some of the dishes so there's not much to do at the end. Okay, this is why it's complicated to make 2 recipes at a time. So I have the larger amount of water getting ready to boil. The rice is still soaking. It's almost done. And then I'm going to roll out this dough, roll it into balls, swirl it around in the cinnamon sugar mixture, and get it on baking trays to get ready to bake. Okay, this is the mixture with the milk and cinnamon. I just put the 4th batch of cookies in the oven. I have some rice here, draining. This is the rest of the dough. My dog is making weird noises. And then these are the cookies that have come out so far. They're looking pretty good. I tried one. It tastes slightly different, but I think I'm used to making them with butter, so that's at least one difference that I know of. Okay, so the rice pudding is almost done. The raisins are now in there just getting plump and warm, and I have the last batch of cookies in the oven, and a lot of cleaning up to do. So here's the rice pudding, and we're about to try it. I hope it's good. Well, the rice pudding was delicious. My boyfriend went home, and I'm just finishing my glass of wine, and I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, like I said, it was really good. The Snickerdoodles were okay, and I made a ton of them, so I'm gonna bring some to friends and family. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed my vlog today. I guess it was kind of just cooking, but leave a comment if you have one, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time.